morning. So today I had planned to actually do this video somewhere else on SBMA here in Subic Bay, but there's been a storm. I'm sure you heard, typhoon up north, and it's brought a lot of rain. So I ended up improvising, doing it while I had my morning coffee. Now, one of the other ones I'm going to do is from a different location, kind of like I did my last one. I was down the waterfront. I plan on doing different locations as weather permitting. Okay, today I'm going to talk about fuel prices mainly around Southeast Asia, to give you an idea of how much we pay in the Philippines and comparing that to other places in Southeast and East Asia. Before I get into that, I want to talk about a trip I did this weekend. I guess on Friday I left. I went up to Baguio. Have to go up there every 3 or 4 times a year, I guess, usually for a weekend, at the most 5 days. And I did that. First day it was okay, traveling, got lucky. Second day while there, it was just torrential rains. Even to go a normal 3-minute walk, I had to call a Grab to come get me and take me to the hotel I was staying at. But it was a good trip overall. Then I went yesterday morning. Sunday morning I went over and drove to Manila. I had to go to Venezuela City, I think that's what it's called. And then I went over to Makati. I went over by BGC, back to Makati. Actually in Makati, I kind of enjoyed 2 things. One in BGC, TGI Fridays was nice, good as always. Then I went to this place called Shooter Sports Bar in Makati. Very good place. If you're in Manila and you're in that area, it's a good place to watch any games, no matter what the sport is worldwide. I know they have a big NFL showing there. I believe they show all the games. They are 24/7, but it's highly recommended. Good staff. The food was decent, so no complaints there. But then Sunday night, I guess I went over to, that was on Sunday, to Manila area. And then Sunday night drove back. Luckily, didn't get a lot of rain and got back about maybe 2 a.m. And then we had all the rain yesterday from the storm. So I was pretty tired. I was going to do this video then. I decided to wait a day, and I feel good after getting a little bit of sleep. So let's talk fuel prices. Fuel prices, and currently worldwide, I got my numbers here. $4.90 a gallon for regular gas is the world average. Diesel, you're looking at about $4.48 a gallon. I'm using dollars, not pesos. Standard for all this stuff. Okay, for regular gas, I broke this down regular and diesel. For regular gas, the highest, and I think diesel too, but definitely for regular, Hong Kong has the highest price in the world on average, and I believe that's still true. If they're not number one, they're right there. But when I read the stats and looked everything up, they said they were number one for the highest prices in the world, not just Asia. And then Hong Kong, the average price is almost $14 a gallon. That's crazy, right? That's what I said, $13.87. And like I said, whenever I do these prices, whether it be airfares, hotels, fuel, it's always just a spot in time. Okay, it's just a moment in time is the way I do this. So I want to compare apples to apples, oranges to oranges. So I look everything up, I review everything for the same day and the current price. Singapore, $8.58 a gallon. Yes, $8.58 a gallon in Singapore. Expected things are high there, so that's not really shocking. Cambodia sitting at about $4.25. $4.25 is their regular gas price. Philippines is next on the list. I'm kind of going down from highest to lowest. Philippines pretty pricey, $3.88 for regular, and it's kind of a little bit surprising because they do have a refinery not far from Subic Bay in Lamay, Bataan. It's a Petron refinery. They do gas, all kinds of stuff. So, and they ship it out of Subic Bay for all the. They ship it out of Subic Bay to go around the different parts of the country. And then also, I'm not sure how much they ship across Asia, but I know they ship it around the Philippines. But yeah, they have only the one refinery. The last one, I forget the name of it, it closed like 5 years ago. So the only one now is the one in Bataan, being the Petron one. And you'll see the fuel trucks going back and forth. They ship it out of here in Subic Bay on the ships. They go out wherever they go. So you'll see the fuel trucks running to and from Bataan, from Subic Bay. Thailand's pretty close to the Philippines. Their regular gas price was $3.87 in Thailand. Taiwan is next at $3.61. Japan is sitting at $3.29. $3.29 in Japan. And South Korea is a little cheaper than Japan. And their regular price is $3.28. So if you're in Japan, that's the average price. I could do it per location, but since I'm doing it per country, then the average price in Japan is $3.28. Next is Vietnam. Pretty reasonable price, $2.81. My new favorite country in Asia, Vietnam. All right, Vietnam. And then Indonesia. Indonesia's sitting at $2.39. Pretty cheap in Indonesia. So if you're going there or live there, you should know you got pretty good fuel prices there. And the cheapest coming in East or Southeast Asia is Malaysia. And Malaysia price is $1.82 a gallon. $1.82 a gallon. I'm not doing this per liter or in currency. The local currency, I'm doing it in dollars and in gallons. Okay, let's talk diesel prices now. Hong Kong sitting atop again, like I said, $13.45 a gallon for diesel. Singapore sits at $10.32. $10.32 again. Both of those are expected to be high, and they are high prices. Thailand is $3.89 a gallon. Thailand. Korea sits at $3.85 for diesel. $3.85 for diesel. Japan at $3.83. So again, Japan and Korea are very close to each other. $3.83 a gallon. The Philippines is next, $3.64 for diesel a gallon. So they're a little higher up there in the regular gasoline price, but the diesel price is kind of mid-range for Asia and East Asia. Cambodia is right below the Philippines at $3.49 for a gallon of diesel. Taiwan's underneath Cambodia at $3.30. $3.30. So if you're going to Taiwan and you need to get petrol, well, there you go. Indonesia sits at $3.26. So Indonesia, again, kind of the lower price range in Asia. And again, Vietnam, well below $3 a gallon, and they sit at $2.69 a gallon. $2.69 a gallon for diesel in Vietnam. In Malaysia, the diesel is $2.31. They are the cheapest, $2.31. So in both, whether it be regular gas or diesel gas, Indonesia, Malaysia, Vietnam had the cheapest prices in Asia or East Asia. And again, the highest prices being Hong Kong and Singapore, not unexpected. And then Philippines a little higher up there in the regular gas range, and a little lower mid-range in the diesel price. I know since I've been coming over here for years, and when I was visiting, it seems like it's always been, for over a dozen years, seems like it's always between 350 and 450 for a gallon is pretty much what it's been since I've been here, off and on. And since I lived here, it's pretty much fallen in that same range, so it really hasn't changed. But those are just some prices I want to update you on. I know I was interested in it. I wanted to see what the prices was because I thought Philippines was high, especially after just going to the U.S. Philippines have had more California type prices for years. So that's the higher end of the U.S. price range, more than other places. But California is much higher, as if you keep up with any prices in the U.S. or know California, you know it's the highest. So other than that, that's all I want to talk about today. I've got a few more videos I'm going to be doing shortly. I took a little over a week off since my last one. I had some things to do, some traveling to do. I will be going to Vietnam and Cambodia coming up in about a month, so I'll bring you some videos from there. I'll be down in Pattaya, and then I'll be over in Phnom Penh in Cambodia, flying into their new KTI Techno Airport. Maybe I can get some video from there, either coming in or leaving, and we'll go from there. But if you enjoy my videos, please subscribe, like, share, all that good stuff, and I appreciate your time. Take care always.